Hello everyone, today I'm going to tell you guys about Gerald R. Ford. When Gerald R. Ford took the oath of office on August 9, 1974, he declared, I assume the presidency under extraordinary circumstances. This is an honor of history that troubles our minds and hearts. It was indeed an unprecedented time. He had been the first vice president chosen under the terms of the 25th Amendment, and in the aftermath of the Watergate scandal, was succeeded the first president ever to resign. Ford was confronted with almost insuperable tasks. There was the challenges of mastering inflation, reviving a depressed economy, solving chronic energy shortage, and trying to ensure world peace. The president acted to the trend toward government intervention and spending as a means of solving the problem of American society and the economy. In the long run, he believed this shift would bring a better life for all Americans. Ford's reputation for integrity and openness had made him popular during his 25 years in Congress. From 1965 to 1973, he was House Minority Leader, born in Omaha, Nebraska. In 1913, he grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan. He starred on the University of Michigan football team, then went to Yale, where he served as assistant coach while earning his law degree. During World War II, he attained the rank of lieutenant commander in the Navy. After the war, he returned to Grand Rapids, where he began to practice of law and entered Republican politics. A few weeks before his election to Congress in 1948, he married Elizabeth Bloomer. They have four children: Mitchell, John, Stephen, and Susan. As president, Ford tried to calm earlier controversies by granting former President Nixon a full pardon. His nominee for vice president from former Governor Nelson Rockefeller of New York was the second person to fill that office by appointment. Gradually, Ford elected a cabinet of his own. Ford established his policies during his first year in office, despite opposition from a heavily Democratic Congress. His first goal was to curb inflation. Then, when recession became the nation's most serious domestic problem, he shifted to measures aimed at stimulating the economy. But still fearing inflation, Ford vetoed a number of non-military appropriation bills that would have further increased the already heavy budgetary deficit. During his first 14 months as president, he voted 39 measures. His vetoes were usually sustained. Ford continued as he had in his congressional days to view himself as a moderate in the domestic affairs, a conservative in official affairs, and a dyed-in-the-wool internationalist in foreign affairs. A major goal was to help business operate more freely by reducing taxes upon it and easing the controls exercised by regulation agencies. We declare our identity independence 200 years ago, and we are not about to lose it now to paper, shuffles, and computers, he said. In foreign affairs, Ford acted vigorously to maintain U.S. power and prestige after the collapse of Cambodia and South Vietnam. Preventing a new war in the Middle East remained a major objective. By providing aid to both Israel and Egypt, the Ford administration helped persuade the two countries to accept an interim truce agreement. Detente with the Soviet Union continued. President Ford and Soviet leader Leonid I. Brezhnev set new limitations upon nuclear weapons.